Welcome to Audiobook Summary Channel, where we explore the most impactful ideas in business, lifestyle, and personal development. Today, we're diving into a book that sparked a revolution, challenged conventional wisdom, and empowered a generation to redefine work and life. Tim Ferriss's electrifying bestseller, The 4-Hour Workweek. Escape 9 to 5, live anywhere, and join the new rich. This isn't just about reducing your work hours. It's a blueprint for lifestyle design, a manifesto for efficiency, and a daring invitation to live life on your own terms. Get ready to rethink everything you thought you knew about success. When The 4-Hour Workweek first hit shelves, it landed like a bombshell. In a world accustomed to the grind, the 9 to 5, and the relentless pursuit of traditional career paths, Tim Ferriss presented a radical alternative. He wasn't advocating for laziness. Quite the opposite. He was advocating for intelligent work, extreme efficiency, and leveraging modern tools to achieve disproportionate results, thereby freeing up time for what he calls living. Ferriss introduces the concept of the new rich. This isn't about simply accumulating money for money's sake. The old rich, he argues, defer gratification, working endlessly to accumulate wealth for a distant, often unreachable, retirement. The new rich, by contrast, prioritize time, mobility, and freedom. They use money to design a life of immediate gratification, experiencing the world, pursuing passions, and enjoying freedom from conventional employment now, rather than waiting until they're old. The currency of the new rich isn't just cash, it's time and choice. He challenges the common fear-based excuses that keep people tethered to unfulfilling jobs: job security, risk aversion, and the belief that you need to be constantly busy to be productive. Ferriss argues that true security comes from adaptability and building skills that make you indispensable, not from staying stagnant in a perceived, safe job. The book is structured around an acronym that forms its practical framework, DIL. The first phase is D for definition. This involves deconstructing your current reality and defining your ideal lifestyle. It's about setting clear, measurable goals for what you want to do with your free time, not just how much money you want to make. Ferriss encourages wild, unrealistic dreams. What would you do if money and time were no object? He introduces the concept of mini-retirements, short, frequent sabbaticals throughout your life, designed to explore interests, travel, and recharge, as opposed to one long retirement at the end. This phase is about clarity and visualizing the life you actually want to live. Next is E for elimination. This is where Ferriss's ruthless efficiency comes into play. He champions two core principles. The 80-20 rule, Pareto principle: 80% of your desired results come from 20% of your efforts. The key is to identify that vital 20% and eliminate or radically reduce the other 80%. This means auditing your tasks, your relationships, and your commitments to cut out the unproductive noise. Parkinson's law: work expands to fill the time available for its completion. If you give yourself a week to do a task, it will take a week. If you give yourself an hour, you'll find a way to do it in an hour. This encourages strict deadlines and focused work sessions to maximize productivity. He provides practical tactics for elimination: reducing email checking, avoiding unnecessary meetings, learning to say no assertively, and even cultivating a low-information diet to filter out distractions like news and social media that don't directly serve your goals. This phase is about becoming incredibly efficient by focusing on the truly impactful tasks and eliminating the rest. The third pillar is for automation. This is where Ferriss delves into building systems that generate income and manage tasks with minimal personal intervention. The primary vehicle for this is what he calls a muse, a low-maintenance, high-profit online business. He outlines a process for muse creation. Identify a niche, look for underserved markets, often related to your own interests or problems you've solved. Test the market, use simple, inexpensive methods, like Google AdWords or landing pages, to gauge interest in your product before you build it. Automate production. Focus on information products, ebooks, online courses, or simple physical products that can be dropshipped, requiring no inventory. Outsource everything else. This is a crucial element. Ferriss famously advocates for hiring virtual assistants, VAs, from overseas, e.g., India, Philippines, to handle tasks like email management, research, scheduling, and even customer service. The idea is to offload all non-essential, time-consuming tasks to low-cost, effective support. This automation isn't about making a quick buck and disappearing. It's about building scalable systems that allow you to generate income reliably while freeing up your time. He emphasizes delegating not just tasks, but decision-making authority where appropriate, empowering your VAs to truly own their work. The final stage is L for liberation. Once you've defined your ideal life, eliminated distractions, and automated your income, you liberate yourself from geographical constraints and traditional work structures. This phase is about gaining mobility. Ferriss champions the idea of geo-arbitrage, living in countries where your automated income, earned in a strong currency, goes much further, significantly reducing your cost of living and amplifying your freedom. He provides tips on how to negotiate remote work with an employer, how to travel efficiently, and how to stay productive while on the move. Liberation also means embracing mini-retirements. Instead of slogging through decades for one big retirement, you scatter periods of intense learning, travel, or skill development throughout your life. This keeps you engaged, prevents burnout, and allows for continuous personal growth. It's about designing a life rich in experiences, not just postponed gratification. Ferriss also addresses common pitfalls in this liberation phase, such as becoming bored once you achieve your freedom. He stresses that the goal is not to do nothing but to free up time to pursue meaningful projects, learn new languages, master new skills, and contribute to the world in ways that truly excite you. He encourages continuous self-experimentation and applying the same efficiency principles to your personal life and learning. The 4-hour workweek wasn't without its critics. Some argued that its methods were unrealistic for most people, that outsourcing was unethical, or that it promoted a simplistic view of work. However, Ferriss's enduring message transcends these criticisms. The core philosophy is about empowerment and questioning the status quo. It challenges us to define success on our own terms, not by societal expectations, but by our personal desires for time, freedom, and experience. Be ruthlessly efficient. Focus on impact, not just activity. Are you busy, or are you productive? Leverage technology and systems. Use tools to multiply your efforts and create passive income streams. Embrace mobility and continuous learning. Life isn't just about earning, it's about experiencing and growing. Ferriss's work has significantly influenced the remote work movement, the rise of the digital nomad lifestyle, and the explosion of interest in online entrepreneurship and passive income. While a literal 4-hour workweek might remain aspirational for many, the book's principles of efficiency, delegation, and lifestyle design offer powerful tools for anyone looking to gain more control over their time and create a life aligned with their values. It encourages a proactive, experimental approach to living, urging readers to test their assumptions and daringly redesign their reality. In conclusion, the 4-hour workweek is less about achieving an exact number of hours and more about adopting a mindset of strategic freedom. It's a call to arms for those who feel trapped by conventional work, offering a clear, actionable path to creating a life where work serves your passions, rather than consuming them. Tim Ferriss provides the tools to escape the rat race, build automated systems, and truly live now, rather than waiting for some distant, uncertain future. It's a reminder that your time is your most valuable asset, and it's up to you to design a life that makes the most of every precious hour. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of the 4-hour workweek. If this summary has sparked your desire for a more flexible and fulfilling life, we highly recommend diving into the full book by Timothy Ferriss. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to Audiobook Summary channel for more game-changing ideas. Until next time, embrace the dull and design your dream life.